because I just want you to write down some of the key points of why you do a presentation. Everybody's presentation should be different. It should be based on you and stories that you tell, right? So that you feel comfortable in your own shoes standing up there talking. But the first thing you want to do when you get to a show is really have control of the show. You don't want the show to run you, you want to run the show. And that means walking in and explaining to the hostess what you need. I need your dining room table, we're going to move your chairs so that we can have a nice place for everybody to sit down. One of the things you'll notice on the table of my jewelry, my trays are all covered with foams. And sort of like the way that Kathy was showing us when she unrolls the little burritos, though I'm not using the burritos, it's the same philosophy. Hide the jewelry, because we're not going to have people making decisions or looking at jewelry before the presentation. We want to get people to understand. Hey, guys, come on over. So, one of the things that you want to do is set yourself up for success from the beginning, and really having control of the show is a key element in doing that. So you'll find that when somebody just puts jewelry on a table, it really is up to the person who is coming in and buying the jewelry what she's doing. We want to make it about what you want to have happen. So that means from the minute you walk in, talking to your hostess, explaining the night, what you're going to do, asking for her table, sort of scouting out where you're going to set up, look at where you might even put your chairs for your office, right? And then you're going to put your jewelry on the table. Whether you're using the burrito and you're rolling them, or whether you're using trays, the idea is that you really want to hide the jewelry before the presentation. Because the reason for that is that you're unveiling it, right? You're getting people excited to see it, and then you're in control of showing the pieces and elevating them and lifting up the brand and talking about them before people are making decisions on prices or anything else. If there's catalogs lying around, I take them away, I hide them, I put them so that I'm in control, okay? So that would be the first thing that's really important. When you're talking about presentation, there's two things that you should do in presentation. One is to eliminate hesitations, and the other one is to plant seeds. So what do you want to do in your presentation? You want to eliminate hesitations that people might have coming to a jewelry party. Oh, I've been to so many jewelry parties, oh, I never heard of this brand, or you know what, I really don't have any money tonight, so I'm not going to buy anything. Anything you can think of. Any stories that you tell that sort of talk to that point and you can turn it around, people will relate and they'll identify to, and you're going to be able to say, oh, I've been there too, or I've done that, and so I see what you're feeling, but this is why you're here tonight. And you're going to plant seeds through your presentation of how great the jewelry is, so that purchasing jewelry, you're going to do it based on recruiting, so that you're planting a seed about the business, and you're going to do it based on booking shows as well, okay? So those are the things. I truly haven't changed my presentation from the Leah Sophia presentation all that much. And truthfully, the more I do my real Leah Sophia presentation, the better I do. So I took it all away for a little while, and I was sort of like not myself. And when I put myself back into my Leah Sophia mode, and I could talk about my history for the last 9 years of what I've done, even though it was with a different company, because it makes me who I am today. So if you have experience with Leah Sophia, use it. If you aren't and you're new, well, you're going to share your excitement and your enthusiasm for this new company. So those are the things that you're going to do during the presentation. And then the biggest part of the presentation, the things that we're focusing the most on tonight and also at our shows, is getting people to understand how we're going to be a little different than what we did in the past, and using those wish lists to write everything down. And that is really the biggest difference and the key element to getting your sales up and getting people to really liking and purchasing the jewelry. So that's going to be a big deal, so we'll show you that as well. I will say that I am still in the mode, and I don't know if you guys are, that I'm still converting a lot of my Leah Sophia parties to my Park Lane parties. I think I have my first booked Park Lane party coming up this week. So that being said, when I walk into somebody's house, they're still asking me, oh my God, what happened to Leah Sophia? You were so I really walk in, I say something, you know what, I'm going to tell you that during my presentation. I've been starting out my presentation talking about Leah Sophia because I need them to know where I am. So you're going to hear a little of that. If they don't ask, I won't go there, and I'll change my presentation up a little bit. And I'm sure over time it's going to evolve to not have to include that anymore, right? So I think that that's important to note. So I think those are the things that are really important when you're looking at presentation. I'd say the more stories you can tell, so that you talk about somebody who had an issue with a piece of jewelry and they returned it and they got back their piece in a week. Or when you tell stories like that, that's how people are going to relate the best. So think of how you can relate to what you've been doing in your stories and bring them to your shows, okay? So I'm going to get started. I'll do my presentation. Lori, thank you so much for having me here tonight. I have to say, I usually bring an old piece of Leah Sophia with me as a gift to my hostess. I started that about a year and a half ago. And right now I have so much extra of that jewelry that for me walking in, I will say to my hostess, Lori, for you here, having me here tonight, here's a little token of my appreciation. Thank you so much for having me. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jackie Rigante, and I was a regional manager with Leah Sophia. And I know many of you have asked tonight what happened to Leah Sophia, so I just wanted to give you a little overview. On December 1st, we got a phone call that Leah Sophia was going out of business, and all of us were quite surprised. I will tell you that probably for the past 3 months prior to that, there were definitely rumblings, and we thought maybe the company was going to be sold, but I certainly didn't think I was going to be out of a job. I will say, though, being the businesswoman that I am, we took a lot of time to do research and look at all direct sales companies out there. We looked at everything from compensation plans to quality of product to, I'm trying to think what else I lost my train of thought. Quality of product, we looked at what customer plans are and hostess specials. We knew that if we went to a company, it had to be the best. And in all of our research, there was one company that stood out far from the rest, and that company was Park Lane. And that's why I'm here tonight representing Park Lane, because of the company and the quality and what I'm going to be able to bring to you. Our customer specials are second to none. Our quality is hands down the best, and I want to show that to you. So I'm really excited to start here today as Park Lane, just so that I can tell you some about the jewelry. It is all rhodium plated, and we use real Austrian cut crystals. I know that you guys are probably familiar with the name Swarovski. Well, this is just the same quality. It's Swarovski crystal, Austrian cut. Everything is faceted stones. When you talk about faceted stones, they are really like a diamond would be. They're not glued on, so they're going to last forever. And even when I turn my necklace around and you look at the quality of the clasp, it's a jeweler's clasp that's meant to last a lifetime. Just to tell you a little bit more, these rings that I purchased, like the second day I was with Park Lane, I've purposely been beating up. I've had them on my finger, washing my hands and taking a shower. I wanted to see the quality and how long they would last. If I walked around the room to show you them today, they're as good today as they were the first day I got them. So they really are made well, and they're meant to last, and you're going to see that. Another great story I can share with you is that as I've been making my phone calls to talk about Park Lane, I'm hearing more and more from customers that they had a show 20 years ago. They have pieces of jewelry. So just last Friday night, I was at somebody's house and I was doing my presentation, and she said, Jack, hold on, I want to show you something. And she ran to her room and she came back and she had these 2 pieces of jewelry from Park Lane from a party 20 years ago. And that's a real testament to how our jewelry stands up. So ladies, I think you're going to be extremely happy tonight when you see everything. I'm really excited to show you the line. Just to tell you a little bit more about myself, I started with direct sales probably 17 years ago. I worked for a company and I was a director of marketing. And I worked there for a lot of years. And I got laid off when I had my daughter. And I always tell people it turned out to be a blessing because I got to be home for my daughter and be there for all of her firsts. But financially, at the end of the year, me being home, we were struggling on one salary. And I knew I needed to find something to do. And I really wanted the flexibility to be home with my daughter. Well, a friend of mine invited me to her house for a Leah Sophia show. Thank you, Adam. So I went, and my husband said, go, have a great time, don't spend any money. And I tell that again because, again, I'm trying to relate to people in the audience that may not have money, right? So my husband said, go, have a great time, don't spend anything. So how could I not? I got there, I love the jewelry, I bought 3 pieces, and you know what? I snuck it home. I had my own show, and I got $800 in free jewelry for hosting this party, and that's when I fell in love with the business. My girlfriend kept saying, you got to give this a try because you're going to do great, you're going to be home with the kids during the day, and I did. You know what? What would you do with an extra $1,000 a month? What would you do with it? Would you use it for a car payment? Could you pay credit cards off? What would you do with an extra $1,000 a month? Vacation, what a great idea. What would you do with an extra $1,000 a month? I love it. Each of us has our own ideas of what we would do with $1,000 a month. Now imagine if you could go out 2 to 3 times that month and you could have the money that you wanted, that extra income. That's what this is all about. We here at Park Lane really help women get started in their own business and become entrepreneurs. And we make it so easy that we believe in you and we want to invest in you. For $39, you can do what I'm doing tonight. Can you believe that? So follow me, see what I do, because I think you're going to love it, and I want you to be able to come along because we are just getting started in this area, and Park Lane has been around since 1955. We're a 60-year-old company that invests a lot in our jewelry, and they invest a lot in the people that run the company. So I'm going to share with you that if you come along for the ride, you're getting started. It's something really big, and now is the time to get in. So definitely come see me because I have a wealth of information and I would love to share it with you, okay? So I wanted to share a little bit more about our hostess program. I'm going to, Lori, be able to take care of you tonight and get you a ton of jewelry. I'm so excited because when you have anything under the 10 orders, you're going to get $20 an order. But I see that you brought a great amount of guests here tonight. You have a wonderful crowd. Thank you so much. I'm so excited to do this party. And so for 10 or more orders, you get $40 an order in credit for yours. So that's going to be hundreds of dollars in jewelry. In addition, for hosting, I'm giving my hostesses right now that are booking with me an extra $100 in credit. So ladies, anybody that books tonight is going to get that as well, okay? So keep that in mind. And I'll tell you what, Lori, when 3 of your friends book a show tonight, you're going to get to go on an additional shopping spree. You're going to get hundreds of dollars even after your show, so the gifts just keep on coming, okay? So I am so excited to take care of you. So now our customer specials are amazing. They are going to help you guys get exactly what you want. I want you to fall in love with the pieces tonight. I don't want you to worry about prices. I want you to pick the pieces that you know you love and that you're going to wear all the time because you're going to have them in your wardrobe forever. Here's the deal. The more money you spend, the more money you save. I'm going to relate to Leah Sophia a little bit. My average customer at Leah Sophia, they saved about 50%. Maybe a little less because you bought 2 pieces full price, you got up to 4 half price, okay? So you save between 40 and 50%. With Park Lane, when you take advantage of our best special, you're going to save between 70 and 80% on your sale tonight, okay? And I have an individual sale for each person. My job is to work with you so that I can help you get the absolute best deal and that you feel really good about what you got tonight. So here's the thing. We're going to get some of your pieces at full price. I'm going to be able to get many of your most expensive pieces tonight for $14. Isn't that incredible? $14 for some of these pieces you're going to love, and some of them may even be free. So here's what I want to do. I'm going to stop for a minute, and actually before I do, I didn't get to show you these, and I would probably usually do this a little earlier, but I forgot. I wanted to talk about the jewelry a little bit more, and then I'm going to show you some pieces. I put together these comparison pages. Actually, pretty fancy. I put together these. They help to show you what this company is all about. Our jewelry is all designer inspired, okay? So when you went out into the department stores and you're looking at the highest quality jewelry, you might not ever shop at Neiman Marcus or Bloomingdale's or Nordstrom's, but do yourself a favor and look at the jewelry that you're gonna get tonight because I wanna show you some amazing comparisons. You may be familiar with John Hardy. John Hardy is a great name. His jewelry is pretty expensive. He loves to put gold and silver together. I'm going to show you a piece right here called our gilded necklace that I love. It's a great piece for $99. John Hardy has that entire set online tonight. It starts at $500 and goes way up from there. Make sure you take a look at that piece. And I want to share with you that that little ball actually comes off. It's got a metal clasp and it's going to come off so you can wear the chain alone, or you're going to be able to wear it together. What a great one. Yeah. So you're going to love that. John Hardy is a big one. We have tons of statement necklaces, ladies. These statement necklaces are all the rage. Whether you're watching The Real Housewives or whether you're watching television, you're going to see all of these great people wearing these wonderful statement pieces. From Kate Spade to Alexis Bittar, you're going to see a ton of pieces out there. Take a look at what we have because our statement necklaces are definitely the top of the line. Now, I want to show you this. Alexis Bittar is probably the #1 jeweler right now in fashion jewelry. If you walk into Nordstrom's, you're going to see Alex and Annie, and you're going to see Alexis Bittar. We have some great pieces that look almost identical to that. This piece right now that I'm wearing, and I have to tell you, I'm loving it on you. Like, I have to have that piece now. So this is our lunar necklace, and it looks so amazing on. You will see that it can decorate any wardrobe. You can wear it very casual with a jean shirt, or you can do it, or you can do it with a wonderful, like if you're doing like a black jumpsuit, it would look fantastic. This is one of those pieces that's really hot that you want to have in your wardrobe, okay? And just pairing, you probably know names like David Yurman. Here's Tiffany. I wore this Tiffany key the other day. People thought I really got it from Tiffany. So you're going to see these designer inspired. And number one, the icon of all fashion jewelry is Van Cleef & Arpels. That's where many of the fashion trends start. You might know the name Quatrefoil. Quatrefoil is that little clover that you see that so many designers replicate after Van Cleef. If I show you their piece, which is their classic piece from the 1960s, if I told you what it goes for, you would laugh. It's a $60,000 piece. Most of us can't have that piece of jewelry, but I can tell you what, we have the Rodeo Drive necklace. If you want to have that designer piece, it's yours for a little bit over $100. You're going to love it, okay? So I'm going to leave these out. You guys are welcome to look through these comparisons because they're going to really help you see what's out there, all right? And now I'm going to show you some more of our Park Lane pieces. We also work with the E-channel. So when we put out a line, we have the E-channel sponsors only Park Lane, and you will see many of those people like Juliana Rancic, and I can't think of Kat's last name. Does anybody know Kat from the E-channel? What is it? Kat Daly? Yeah, something like that, right? So you will see those ladies with Park Lane on. This is inspired by the highest, couture line. We have a lot of great pieces in here as well. So make sure you take note because you're going to see a lot of pieces that you get tonight on television the next time you're watching TV, okay? I'm going to take a moment and I'm going to ask for some help. Can you do me a favor? Would you help me pass some of these around? I'm going to give out a wish list. Ladies, I bought little clipboards at Staples.
I know, they're cute.
$2 each. I have 15 of them. And I'm going to make sure that every one of you has a wish list. I'm not giving everybody a wish list. Clearly, you know what I'm doing. And I'm going to take my bag of pens. I'm going to ask you if you would take a pen and pass it down so that everybody has a pen. You don't have to take one if you have one. Just know what I'm doing. Here's what I'm going to ask you to do, ladies. We're going to do a little bit of a fashion show, and I'm really excited to show you the jewelry. I don't know every single name yet. I promise you I'm trying really hard, but in the month that I've been doing this, I'm learning. So I have my little cheat sheets. Bear with me if I need to use my cheat sheets to get some names. But I want you to use your wish list to write down every single piece that you see that you like. Fill up that wish list because the more you have on that list, the more you're going to save. And I'm going to tell you, the real goal is this. You want to add up your little pieces. Thank you very much. You want to add up your little pieces so that you get your most expensive pieces for $14, okay? So don't be afraid of price because I promise you I'm going to work magic. And I promise you that I'm going to get you the best deal I can possibly get you. That's my goal for tonight and my job. But I need you to take the time to write the wish list out. Otherwise, it's very hard. Our company is really not web-based. It's not catalog-based. You have to see, feel, touch, and really get it on. Once you do, you're going to fall in love with it. And we're going to be able to use the index in the back of the catalog to look up those pieces, okay? So make sure that you're writing down. Okay, I'm going to go grab some jewelry. And I'll be your fashion directors. I say this to my group. This is a must-have. This is a piece that you're going to have in your wardrobe forever. It's called Pretty Please. These are Austrian cut crystals, and they are all faceted stones. It actually comes in 4 colors. It comes in silver, it comes in hematite, it comes in silver with an amethyst stone, which is absolutely stunning, and it comes in the gold, they call it topaz. Again, this is one of those everyday pieces that you're going to want to have in your wardrobe forever. So we're going to put this on Linda as her starting piece. And it's all about layering. I just got in the Neiman Marcus catalog this week, and it's all shows you the best looks that are coming. Ladies, the more, the merrier. So how pretty does that Pretty Please look on its own? Right? Isn't that a beautiful piece? It's a great everyday. Make sure you have that on your list. Did you get that? Okay. Pretty Please, did you get that? P-L-E-A. Okay, so now this is the piece that is my biggest seller of the night. I have it in silver and I have it in gold. If anybody's a Leah Sophia fan, you may have remembered Frosted, you may have remembered Jacqueline. I will tell you that this is a nicer piece. And I say that because this is quality, fine fashion jewelry. If you were to walk into a fine jewelry store in your town, and your husband was buying you a piece for Valentine's Day, he would be probably spending $300, $400, $500 on this piece. If you want to go name brand and you want to go into Neiman Marcus and look up Ippolita, she's an Italian jewelry designer, this piece goes for about $900. These beautiful stones, these topaz stones that are faceted, are just stunning. The way that the toggle clasp is set, it's meant to be a real fine piece of jewelry. It doesn't have a 3-inch extender hanging off the back. You're going to wear this every day. Whether you get this set in silver or gold, you're going to live in it. Again, this piece is called Everyday Diva. You're definitely going to want to get that one on your wish list, okay? I'm telling you, this piece is that one that you're going to want for $14, so make sure you have that on there. What do you guys think? Doesn't that look so pretty together? I have a little cross. It's called Truth, and I didn't bring it out here, but a lot of times I'll pair the Truth with it as well, and I make it even shorter, and I'll put that right on the collar. Layering is key. If you're trying to do like that vibe that's out there right now, put that little cross on there. It's going to make it look a little more casual. It's going to have a lot of fun. Again, it's a small item. We want to stack that wish list with small items. Stack it. Go out and if you've invested in lots of high-end pieces with Park Lane, your next order should be all smaller pieces, because when they have my best case scenarios are when somebody comes over and they have 5 or 6 $45, $50, $61, $28 pieces, and I add it up and it comes to $178. And then I say, you know what? You're spending $178 tonight, but now you get to pick 3 pieces for $14 each. Oh my God, we're gonna get you Everyday Diva. We can get you the Haute Hipster. Oh my God, we have so much we're gonna get you, so I'm so excited for you. Stack the wish list with smaller pieces. You're not gonna talk about prices as you're putting pieces on, except when they are your lower priced pieces. So ladies, this is our flare bracelet. This is a must-have for everybody's wardrobe. I want to see everybody writing that down on the wish list, because you're going to love it. It comes in silver and it comes in gold, and you're going to wear this on a daily basis, whether to work or out to play. It's squeezable, so it's going to fit most wrists. I'm going to pop that on you, Linda. I'll let you pop it on you, Linda. And you can see how pretty that is, right? That one piece. I love that. Ladies, that's a $24 piece. You can't go wrong with it. It's a staple for your wardrobe. If you didn't get that, it's called flare. I love the way you look. Thank you very much. I'm going to let you leave on your jewelry. You look so beautiful. And I'm going to call, may I borrow you next? Would that be okay?
Mia.
So I just looked it up. It's called Mia.
Mia?
Okay, so this is the Mia necklace. Again, that little pendant that you can wear every day. It's just stunning. Mia is a great piece at $53, so you're going to want to get Mia on your list. It's a little diamond. It looks great as a pendant. Oh, I just did it. I'm sorry. Mia, again, is that everyday that you want to wear, and I'm going to purposely make that short and put that on her collar. Again, that's an everyday piece if you want to use that as a present for somebody. That's a great piece to put on your wardrobe, and you can see the clarity of that stone, how beautiful it is, right? It's a real cut crystal, Austrian cut crystal. You're going to get years of use out of that piece. It's not something that you would get from the 5 and dime. What I will tell you is we were just reading, and Renee Lordi said it last night, and I have to make sure that I ask her again. She said something like, we are much different than department store jewelry because of the specifications that we use in our jewelry, and I love that line. So that's another line you can use when you're saying that as well. Okay? I'm going to pair that because, again, it's all about layering with this piece right here called Euphoria. Now, this is probably one of my most classic sets. I will tell you that, again, 8 out of 10 people at my parties are going home with this piece, and you're going to want to write this down. If I go back to my comparison pages and I show you Van Cleef & Arpels, this is a Van Cleef piece 100%. Van Cleef & Arpels sells it for $3,200, okay? Ours is real mother of pearl. You're going to wear this all the time, and you'll notice that the rope that it's on, the chain, is a really sturdy chain. Again, it's set like you would see from a Van Cleef & Arpels or you would see from a David Yurman. It's got that great clasp on it. we're going to pair this on her as well. We're going to make it a little bit longer. It's all about pairing. And you can, except we did it backwards. Sorry about that. Let's turn it around for you. There we go. Let's see. How pretty does that look together when you layer it, right? So it's all about layering. If you're going to get a set of jewelry tonight, I want to share something with you ladies. They have done studies. When you buy jewelry in an ensemble, you are going to wear it more, okay? Because you know it goes together. You're going to have your silver set, your gold set, your going out set. So think about what you want for an ensemble. When you see somebody that's wearing a great set, think about getting that entire set because then you're going to wear it much more often. So I'm going to pair that with this great piece called Whimsy. Whimsy is a longer necklace, and you will notice that it has a lot of the motif running through it, that Van Cleef on our quatrefoil with the mother of pearl. It's got a butterfly. It brings in the black and the blue and the mother of pearl, and it really helps to pair together. When you frame a necklace, it will stand out much more. So you want to pair those pieces together. Isn't that a great look? I love that. We're going to go very casual on her wrist, and I want to show you. These are bangles, but my son likes to use them as a magic trick. They are wonderful because they're all together. You're not going to lose them, and my son thinks that you can use them for a magic trick. But this is, again, a staple piece that you want on your list. These are called volume. If you didn't get to write them down, they're called volume, and they're only $34, so they are an absolute great piece to have. I'm going to pop those on you. I like the way they fall on top of each other too. You'll notice it makes a great easy set when you have those together.
Gorgeous.
Right? So that's a great set to have. I love it. Thank you so much. You look beautiful. I'm going to have you sit down, and let's see if I can steal one more person. Let's see. I need somebody. Paula, can I borrow you? I like your black top. Paula, I know that Paula gets dressed for work every day, and a lot of women want something that they can just pop on with everything, and this is that piece. This is called Glam and Go. I could have brought it out. I have it in two colors. It comes in like a silver tone. They call it hematite, and it comes in the gold tone. When you're looking for a piece that all the work is done for you, it's already layered with these great stones. And again, you go back to that Neiman Marcus catalog where they talk about all the stones and the layering. This piece is done for you, so you're going to get a lot of use out of this piece. Paula, I'm going to put this on you. It's called Glam and Go, and again, it's one of our top sellers. You can see that you can just pair that one on, and you don't need much more to go with it. It really has a great accent with the colors to it. I'm going to show you two different looks on her wrist. This is called our gorgeous bracelet, and it is in gold. It is one of those stretch bracelets that's easy to wear. If you're by a computer all the time and you hate bangles because they get in the way, go for a stretch bracelet. This one has that crocheted look to it. It looks terrific on, light and easy, and the gold really stands out. That piece is a must-have, so make sure you write that one on your wish list. Did you get that? It's called Gorgeous. It comes in hematite too. If you're not a gold person, I have it. You'll see it. It's actually got like blue stones to it. You're going to love it. So if you want it in hematite or you like it in the gold, make sure you write down Gorgeous on your wish list. If you like that layered look a little more, I'm going to show you another way to go. And this is called our Connections bracelet. Again, a staple in your wardrobe. This comes in 4 different colors. It comes in gold, it comes in silver, it comes in hematite, and it comes in rose gold. Rose gold is so trendy and so in right now. If you want to go for the spring color, go get yourself some rose gold because you're going to be ahead of the crowd. Go into any Michael Kors store and guess what you're going to see when you walk in there? The entire Michael Kors store right now is rose gold, okay? So I'm going to pop that on you in our gold. Connections also comes in a wonderful chain. So if you like the link, and the link is really in right now, go for the Connections necklace because you can do a lot of pairing with it. It looks great as well. And I'm going to pair that with blurred lines. Thank you. I'm going to pair that with blurred lines. This looks like an Hippolyta piece that I have on my comparison pages. Again, we talk about Hippolyta. She's that fine Italian, classic, beautiful jewelry, very expensive. This piece looks like that double bangle. It's got the diamond cut crystals around it, which make it gorgeous. This one alone is a stunning piece, but it looks even better when you layer it. It comes in gold or silver, and it's called Blurred Lines. It's a beautiful piece. Isn't that nice? Because in the catalog, I passed it 100 times, and I would tell you that I probably would never wear it. Guess what? I turned on the TV, and I watched The Real Housewives, and every single one of them was wearing a piece just like this. I put myself out on a limb to get it. I have fallen in love ever since, and I've sold it at every party. It is called Ivory, and it is an absolute stunner. It's not over the top. It is definitely the kind of statement piece that you're going to see out there right now. And on Mary Ann's neck, with the blue that she's wearing, it's going to look terrific. What do you guys think of that piece? Isn't that beautiful? Again, I would love it if you pair it with a denim top. You can do it when you're doing black and white, you have it there. During the winter it looks great, but think about it in the summer when you have some color, a nice tan, it's going to look great as well. That piece is a lot of fun. So again, that's Ivory, and if either you spell it wrong, you'll find it in the catalog, I promise, okay? The next pieces are from our red carpet line. That chevron look is very in. I don't know if you know Rachel Zoe, but you will see her whole, right? Her whole house is in chevron, from her carpet to the things on the wall. This look is very in, very retro, 1960s. It comes in the cream color and the black. Of course, they're great for stacking, so the more the merrier. Make sure you get these on your list. I think they're called chevron. I'm going to pop those on. So, okay, so please. Sorry.
I hurt myself putting them on.
Sorry. So, these are.
I use a little butter.
What's the water? I do.
Staying on all day.
The Ziploc bag. I went to Tiffany. Remember the Tiffany bracelets that don't fit over my pants because I'm a large girl. Would not fit. The sales lady said to me, put a Ziploc baggie over your hand, then slide the bracelet on. And you know what? That's how I wear the bracelets now that I can't get on.
Oh. And they go right on there.
What do you try it? A Ziploc bag.
That's cool.
I get it all.
That's a fun
Ziploc bag.
trick.
You take that with you.
So before we leave, ladies, and I let you go shopping, I want to show you a very special feature of some of our pieces from Park Lane. We have very different ones, so if this isn't your taste, I want to share with you. We have different pieces that look like this. I probably usually take 2 or 3 of them out so I can show the difference and just hold them up and come closer to the table. This is called Foursquare. Foursquare comes in blue, and it also comes in hematite, like a smoky gray, and it looks beautiful. I'm going to show you a little more magic tonight, but what I want to tell you is this blue looks great when you pair it with jeans. Very easy piece to wear, and I want to show you something. We're going to pop that on, and I'm going to show you how pretty that looks. It's going to bring out, you can leave that because I like I actually like the layering, and I like the hematite, so we come the name of this piece is
Joyride.
Joyride. You know what? Joyride is an everyday great piece. The hematite and the blue look great together, especially with her outfit. It brings the blues and the grays together. Make sure you put Joyride on your wish list as well. It's a very great, everyday, inexpensive piece. Comes in 4 different colors. Again, that gold, rose gold, hematite, or silver. So make sure you get Joyride on there. And so here is our Foursquare necklace. Those ice cube look is very trendy, very in right now. You ready for the magic? I'm going to pop these off because they are magnetic. And I'm going to make a tiny little necklace up there so that you can layer it like that as well. Isn't that cool? I love that piece even alone because it has a lot of sparkle to it and it's not over the top. Now you have another full necklace. Watch them together. You can put the magnet in the front and you can put it on the side. You can layer them so they look like they're more of a statement necklace when you put them together. Or let's say we just want to see the cubes. You can throw that on as well and you can do that separately. However you would like to layer with it, but you've got many options. What's that?
Oh, she wants to sit.
Oh, you can't see? Oh, sorry. So, it's lovely. I like it when you're seeing the magnetic in the front because that ball is just so beautiful. So I might pair one to the side and one in the middle and have it sit like that. I also really liked this piece long on her with the Joyride sticking out. So I'm going to show you how easy it is again. We're going to take it apart. I'll have you put your Joyride out. All you have to do is find the right side. They're very nice.
Strong magnets.
They are.
I had one that pulled up every other piece of jewelry.
They are. So this comes in two colors. We have one that's green and gold together, which I love as well, called Role Model. And we have another one in black, which is stunning. It's like a black and blue. And you know what I do? I twist it because you can see the black and the blue better when I take this piece off and I put it on. You'll have to try that one over by the table because you're going to love that. You definitely want at least one of these pieces on your list. Let's go over the names of them again. This one is called Foursquare. Thank you. Did we get that? You could get it in blue or hematite. We have one called Role Model in the green and the yellow. Go check that one out. And we have Imagine, which is the black and blue. That one is really stunning. For me, I love the black one. So we're going to pop that on you again. Is there a pink one? Thank you. There's a pink one called Magnificent. Now, before I let you sit down, I want to show you our matching bracelets. This is your Foursquare bracelet. Again, it comes in the blue or the hematite. You can actually attach this and you can make a longer chain. There's a lot you can do. That when you have the shorter one, you take them apart, attach this if you want to make it a little bit longer, right? So you have a couple more options with it. You're going to want to get your Foursquare bracelet on your wish list as well, so you don't forget that. You have a set. There's also earrings that match too. You're going to see those in the catalog, okay? This is that Imagine I was telling you about. This is the bracelet that matches.
That's gorgeous.
It's a stunning piece on its own and looks great as a set. Together they look great. Look, again, if I show you that Neiman Marcus catalog I had, this was her look. It's all the beads stacked up high, and that's what you're going to see for the springtime trends. So get them now here because you'll have all that look. What do you guys think? All right, well, thank you very much. I'm going to let you sit down with your jewelry. Before I let you go, I just want to tell you what I'm wearing because you might be asking questions. The piece that I'm wearing around my neck is called With a Twist, and I've been wearing this day and night, so I like it because it's not overwhelming. You can really wear it very casually, and you can also wear it when you're looking to get dressed up. It has that sparkle. When I want a little more, I'll pair a longer necklace with it, so you'll see me do a lot of layering. With a Twist is one that I know is a gold piece, so if you like this, get this on your list because I'm going to be able to get it for you for a very special price, okay? And on around my wrists, I have my Moulin Rouge. Again, these beads, so you'll see them for inexpensive, but you'll also see them for us $38 for this piece with real Swarovski crystal. It's beautiful. It's got a little elephant for good luck and the hamsa hanging down. It also comes in like a turquoise color called, I think,
Mingle.
Mingle, thank you. Mingle, so you can see Mingle if you like the turquoise. I have it on with my Haute Hipster bracelet. This is from the e-catalog. This is a really cool piece, okay? It's one bracelet that you wrap 3 times around, and then you can clasp it on. It is a great trendy look. It is that what I would call bohemian chic that's very in right now that you're going to see all spring long. So make sure if you like that look, this is a really fun one to have, very trendy. And again, this is called Haute Hipster, H-A-U-T-E, and then hipster, okay? On my other wrist, I'll take this one away. These are our Serena bracelets. Something I've been living in as well. You can do one, or you can do all 3 of them if you like that tri-tone look. So you've got your rose gold, your hematite, and your gold, and they are terrific. They're like $66 each, but you're going to live in them. Michael Kors makes these as well. You go into a Michael Kors store today, you're going to see them. He had it out just this weekend in rose gold. I was looking at it. It was $110. Trust me, you're going to save a lot of money, and these are better crystals and stones in our pieces, so make sure you put Serena on your list. And the last one I'll mention are those rings I was showing you earlier tonight. These are called trifecta. They are, again, that tricolor that I love so much. So it has the hematite, the silver, and the rose gold, or the, I think it's regular gold, right? With the cut stones.
Rose gold.
Is it rose gold? Rose gold. So you're going to see that these really last, and the stones are set so beautifully. This is a great pairing to have. You're going to live in it. And those are called, again, trifecta, okay? So ladies, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ask you guys to come into the other room because we have a mirror set up and we have all the jewelry. Anybody that I put jewelry on, if you would take a moment to look in the mirror, I want you to see the pieces on you because they look much better on you than they do on the trays. When you're done, take them off so others can try on. Try on everything. I will hand out catalogs. Remember this though, the catalog is just a guide. Those prices aren't the real prices, so just write everything down. The only other thing I need you to write down on your wish list are those item numbers. When you're looking them up, checkout will be a lot faster if you do me a favor. If you write down the item numbers of the pieces, It's gonna help us at checkout find them and be able to get you out a little quicker, so it really helps me to write them down. I really appreciate it, okay? Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.